and gentlemen. Yo, it's one mic in the building. One station, one industry. We run things. Come on. One mic's up, stand up. Attention for the one on the rocker. Come this, come and see what we want. Musically engaged, we run on the topper. One mic will take you up louder. Any day, anytime, express yourself. Sit back and stay locked on one mic. You know what's up right here.
On MIC. Louder.
Yo, it's franchise celebrity Mokshed, and you're watching One Mic, One Love. Peace.
On MIC. Louder.
Who the young? Mr. Ross.
Okay,
Show boy. Here's another one. J Stud from the beat, from the beat, from the beat. Who the young?
Okay, Mr. Roman. Kunitebe.
That's right. Situations around me cannot stop me from trying. See me now, Ross, I'm still flying. Chai,
one korukaba.
Dikono egwu a onadaba kwa onadaba. Onwede onye nu egwu onamu. Udi egwu a kam ga na akụ ka ha we na anu. So pack ya moburu mo ke chori maja. Ichokwa try ya igafu na mkajara kaja. Akumchim dika elephant. Dika woke you trouser let pants. So no dey opatayan. If you check them well now, isokwa borrow my fan. Ta adimeme wuru ya mere eji maram n'eluwa gba wuru. So ekanajo obonye na-ekwu ka jekwu nwanne gente obu Okechukwu na-ekwu.
Obonye na-ekwu.
Who the yarn?
Okechukwu na-ekwu. Mr. Roman. Kunitebe.
MIC. Louder.
One mic louder.
DJ make you rewind the music. Rewind the music. DJ make you we never tire.
Mekoyo on the beat.
Rewind the music. Yo. Select, someone select. Select, Papa select. Select, DJ select. Rewind for me, recombine for me. All them ladies wanna wine for me. People don't tire to the farm for me. Take a rock anywhere, even the balcony. All man want jolly make money to quench their desire. Everybody want groove shake body, so DJ pump it up higher. So no economize for me to play the song one more time would be nice for me. DJ, you're my VIP, all the shy, all the flex and the bills on me. I bet dramatize for me, make it scratch and spin your device for me. Cause nobody wants to go.
Yeah, this song is basically for most of the DJs in the country and the ladies. Because if ladies go market, they go to bend down, select. Now I tell us what they do for club too. You know, select too. You understand? And for the DJs, you know, I had to like rep them because they're actually the ones giving us food to eat in disguise. So that's why I say, DJ, make it rewind the music. We never tire. Select, I'm gonna select. Select, Bobo select. Select, DJ select. DJ, make it rewind the music. From Mekoyo. Yo. That'll be all for now. One mic on AIT with Mekoyo.
Someone
One mic louder.
Hello everybody, my name is Nemeka Ugochukwu Onusuroka. I'm from Abia State. I'm popularly known as Mekoyo for oil. You know what I mean, from the Yoyo family. Basically I'm a producer, a songwriter, a singer, an artist. And I'm also a business entrepreneur in music. So anything you really want to know about music today, you shall know oil. If you want to learn how to make money in music, monoyo to chopoyo, I will tell oil. That's why I'm Mekoyo. And you're watching One Mic Louder on AIT Oil.
On MIC. Louder.
One mic louder.
Basically, how I started music, I was actually born into a musical family. My dad has always been a musician, even though he's a professor. He had a band, so he taught me how to play instruments. I played the guitar. I play electric guitar, acoustic guitar, bass guitar, drums, and I also play the keyboards. Basically, we started in the church, St. Christopher's Anglican Church. I can remember very well. We were doing shows back then in the church and all that. So I learned how to sing, how to play instruments before I relocated to Abuja. So it's in Abuja I actually took music seriously, like a business. That's when I learned music production under Sea Mountain. The owner of the studio is Mike. That's why I produced Olufumi of Style Plus and several other songs. So many other songs you've heard on air, produced by Mekoyo. Most of them were done in Abuja, right here. Ever since then, music has been my thing, been my hustle. I have a recording studio, I have a recording company, I have artists under me, and I'm keeping it real by the grace of God. The sky is just a starting point. So basically, but also apart from music, I'm actually an engineer by profession. I studied mechanical engineering in the University of Nigeria, Nsukka. So I still do some things about engineering by the side, to keep things balanced. But basically, my love for music is what's carrying me, and I'm still in it. And God has been guiding me through. So if you want to know more oil, stay tuned oil to AIT Oil to hear more from Mekoyo.
On MIC. Louder.
One mic louder.
Yeah, basically, music is fun. It gives me a lot of joy, a lot of peace. A lot of self-satisfaction. When I make music, I'm very happy. But I must tell you, man, it ain't easy. Also, there are a lot of challenges one faces in this music industry. So many. Personally, I will tell you my own challenges, so that you could learn from it and probably it could help you to make your decision right, especially when you're an upcoming artist just trying to start. Number one, you face the problem, the societal problem of the Nigerian factor of being a musician. When you tell your parents that you want to be a musician, they think that they've lost the child. Until later of recent, when they started seeing the way Two-Face, P-Square, everybody's living large now. If you cannot sing in your house, you now become a bad child. But before, when we started, it wasn't like that. I mean, they say, go to school. But you have to go to school. Don't dodge that school thing. But basically, you must be proud to actually look people in the face and say, I'm a musician. That's the first step. That's self-confidence. Because it actually can create complex for you in the society. For me, I didn't really face that complex thing because I'm a graduate. But for some musicians that are not graduates, they can't just come in and say, I'm a musician. They just look at you like a street person or something, And then another challenge is you can have the best song in the world, the best voice in the world, and record the best song in the world. And it will sleep under your pillow for the rest of the time you spend in the world also. But basically, you can have a good gift, a good product, a good song, but to put it out in the air, my brother, to promote, it's not easy. You face a lot of challenges. You have to be friendly to the media. It's capital intensive, logistics and stuff to put your work out there. That is the reason why you need to be signed under a label that can guide you. But as an upcoming artist, you can't just wake up one morning and say, I want to sing and just want to put your stuff on air. You need the help of those who have been there before so that you don't make mistakes. Another thing is, even if you get out there and your song makes the waves it's supposed to make. A lot of artists in Nigeria actually make a lot of money from shows, and they're actually contented with it. You know, that's the reason why they don't have a pension scheme. You see, a musician that actually has been rich for some years, all of a sudden the person is begging for food. That's because the sources of funds are limited to just the shows you play. But normally you're supposed to make money from branding, merchandise, and even from marketing. The sales of the album should actually give you the bulk of your money, so that when you write a song, you try and write a song that will outlive people, that can last for years, so that you can live on royalties. But in Nigeria here, royalties is actually a word that if you speak, some people ask you, what are you saying? Are you talking about carrying a crown on your head and becoming a royalty? Royalties is the little cut you can make from your music as it is spreads in pyramid of numbers across the nation and across the world also. But because we don't have a perfect marketing scheme in Nigeria here, you find out that a lot of musicians sing and sell off their albums at a giveaway price to the marketer, and whatever the marketer is making, the musician does not even know. It has happened to me as I'm speaking to you. So basically, we have to have a proper marketing scheme in Nigeria, and the reason why that's not happening is because of piracy. So, but the issue of piracy is actually even reducing somehow, because most CDs are sold at a very low price. You know, so you actually find out that before the person makes a lot of money, you have to sell in a very large scale of numbers before you can make something out of a CD, you know, or an album. But basically, a CD should not be that cheap, because this is somebody's sweat and creativity. But people have to bring it down low, so that the pirates will have no place, because they can't go to pirate it at a lower price than that. That will mean they won't be making anything from it, you know. So basically, later as we talk, I will give you ideas and things, concepts I have that I feel will help us run away from this issue of piracy and royalties in Nigeria. So keep on watching AIT One Mic. Mekoyo is still there, oil for oil.
On MIC. Louder.
One mic louder.
Yeah, this is your boy Mekoyo, still on One Mic, oil for oil. Basically, you see, all these challenges I told you I was facing, I'm not the only one facing it actually. Most musicians are facing it, but you see them on TV grooving and you think that's all about it. Man, it's not easy. Basically, a musician should actually live like a king, especially those who have made very good songs and made hits. For life, they shouldn't suffer, especially when they actually should invest whatever they make from their returns. But basically, because of this same issue of piracy and negligence and royalties and stuff, it's going to be very difficult. And the reason why it's difficult is because we don't have publishing companies properly in Nigeria here. Over there abroad, you should have there are publishing companies that monitor these issues of piracy, the issue of disseminating royalties to people, especially when it comes to songwriting. In Nigeria here, somebody could write a song and will be paid 10,000 naira, 15,000, 50,000, 200,000, whatever it is that the person is paid. The song makes a hit and the artist just takes the glory and goes away. But over there, the songwriter keeps making whatever it is, no matter how small the percentage is, from whatever sales that song makes. So the farther the song goes, the richer the songwriter gets. But he's more like on the background. But in Nigeria here, once you get paid for your services, you get paid. As a producer, I just produce and get paid. Unless maybe I'm the one packaging the artist myself under my label. People just pay you and go and make hits, make a lot of money, and it doesn't concern you, which is very wrong. So it makes sometimes the people who want to do the creative job, it makes them not to actually put in their best, because they're not looking at the future, they're looking at the now. So because the system is not right. But if there's proper dissemination of funds and royalties pertaining to music or whatever form of art, even if it's not music, you find out that the industry will be getting better. Thank God the Nigerian artists are working hard. Things are getting better, good videos, good songs, collabos from abroad and stuff. Everybody's traveling, fine. But I'm telling you, you cannot compare a very big star in Nigeria to an average star in the US. Because if you compare what that person makes just on download alone, I mean, the Nigerian artists will feel poor. You get? So, but for here, we can't monitor most of this download stuff, only for a few companies that have come now, so you can actually partner with them for online activities. But basically, apart from the online sales, our marketing strategy has to be restructured. And I think the government needs to come into it, because to open a publishing company is not as easy as it sounds. It requires a proper organization. It requires a proper working system for it to work. It's actually supposed to be a big enterprise. It's not something an individual will just wake up and say, I want to open a publishing company. There's a lot of things to it. That's why most books that are written in Nigeria are published abroad because of this same publishing issue. So basically, we need to step up our game so that you can actually proudly tell your child, go to a music school, and if the child is good and comes out, the child becomes something in life. But over here, there's still a lot of stroke of luck in it. You can be the best and still remain underground because the system is not right. But over there, if there's any little talent, the parents encourage you and people will get to see you. But here it's expensive for people to see you. So another thing is God. You have to put God at the back of your mind, because it's only God that can make you break out from the normal, actually. But basically, heaven will still help those who help themselves. We all need to come together and find a solution to this thing. And especially I'm talking to the big artists in Nigeria and the big recording companies. If they all come together and find a way to solve this issue, I believe it will come to an end. Not everybody thinking for himself and just making sure money for himself and he feels the system is right. You're actually not laying a good foundation for your children. So I'm calling on people. It's time we all stand up and come together and find a solution to this problem, so that the entertainment industry can move further than it is right now. It's not about just entertaining people and they're dancing in their houses and the musician is actually somewhere suffering. People might not know. They just see them with fine clothes on TV and think that's the kind of life they live. And you see most of them still biking up and down. So things have to be right, So still stay tuned to One Mic with Mekoyo on AIT Oyo.
On MIC. Louder.
One mic louder.
Yeah, this is your boy Mekoyo again on One Mic AIT Oyo. Well, basically, there are rumors actually circulating that the federal government has actually released some amount of money pertaining to music and entertainment in this country. I've heard it from so many sources actually. But for me personally as a musician, I've not seen it. I'm not saying the money was not released, but I don't know where it is, whose hand it is in. And I believe that if that kind of money is available, it will go a long way to help a lot of musicians and help the system actually. So I'm beckoning on people, if you know you're part of the system that is with this money or whatever it is that is running things, let us find a way to make things happen. You understand? There's a governing body, there is P-Man. I think they should find a way to reach P-Man. From there you could reach other musicians. Or you look for those musicians that have already made the name, especially in the FCT here. Because for me, not to know about it is strange. As Mekoyo in Abuja, there is hardly any, when you say music in Abuja production, you say Mekoyo, and I don't know about it. So who knows about it? So I believe that money is there. So whatever it is, let it come out and let us help ourselves. The musicians are actually complaining, but there's no medium to actually pass this message. So to whom it may concern, the money will go a long way to help the musicians as a body. I'm trying to reflect and think if the music industry is actually growing or not. My answer is no, and my answer is yes at the same time. For the yes, is growing from individual efforts of some musicians. They actually go a long way to try and record a good song, spend a lot of money to shoot a very good video and put themselves out there. For those who don't have the money, what do? So collectively, I think it's not growing, but individually for some people, it's growing. So, but it shouldn't be so. There should be a governing body that should monitor these things so that things can be even, you understand? So that everybody grows along together. It still takes me back to that same issue I said before about this same money that was released. If it's available, things will be better. It's still your boy Mekoyo on One Mic AIT Oyo.
On MIC. Louder.
One mic louder.
Yeah. Yo, it's still Mekoyo on One Mic Oyo, AIT Oyo. Everybody smile Oyo, chop Oyo. Naija is great Oyo, you know? But basically, I'm going to tell you some new things about myself. I'm actually working on an album project right now, you know. One of my singles is on air, Rewind the Music, and also another one, Ise, Imanibu Deepa, Ise, you know. So basically, I'm trying to come up with an Afro hip hop album. It's a fusion of a lot of different kinds of music, actually. You know, I have reggae, have hip hop, rap, raga, reggae, R&B, and even some soul in it. So basically, if you get the album when it comes out, all these things I'm saying on TV, you're going to hear them in the album. I'm going to be speaking my mind. And that's the title of the album, actually, Speak My Mind. You know, I want to talk to most of the upcoming artists. Let me tell you, man, no matter what, don't give up your dream, because nobody knows tomorrow. It might be the next thing, it might be the next big thing. But I must tell you, man, you must be humble. You must be humble, you must be ready to dobale for people. You lick people's feet well. Because if you know dobale, they go block your way. And the truth is, of the matter is, even the Bible tells you to be humble. So just be humble and get what you're looking for and rest. Don't carry a load of pride on your head. You can't stand it in the test of time. So and you have to always be prayerful, and you must listen to others and know your competitors and know what is out there. And don't try to copy. Let me tell you, if you come out with something that somebody came out with before, you cannot beat that person. You're only escorting that person to a greater height. You always have to come up with something different. You understand? That's the reason why you keep hearing the same beat in the Nigerian industry. But basically, if you come up with your own concept, no matter how small the wave it makes, the fans you have will be loyal to you. You know? And I want to tell you, this is a very big platform you have to be on. One Mic on AIT International. If you are on this program, if you put your videos here, everybody will see you. You understand? So this is a platform for any artist, whether big or small. I've been here before. I had to beg to come again. It's a true confession. You understand? So you must come to One Mic as long as it is music for it to circulate. You understand? In case you cannot reach them, try and reach Mekoyo. You will reach One Mic. Oyo for Oyo. That'll be all for now, yo. You don't do yo.
Of your game, put the jam and replay again and again. I just say make I let him know, say nobody wants to go. We never tire.
MIC. Louder.
One mic louder.